I think one of the things you said is what's the challenge? I think when I started off, my biggest challenge in business was finance, but I didn't start like that, right? I didn't start like that. I grew up dirt poor, in and out of different foster homes until finding finally somewhere to land and call home and someone to call mom and dad. And after that, it was kind of I was at a crossroad. It was like, what do I do in life? And I'd moved out and I thought I was grown and I thought I could do my own thing at 18 years old because we're grown at 18 and we know it all. And I call Bill and I say, "Hey, Dad, it's tough. Can I move home? Okay." And he says to me, he says, "Son," after he cursed me out for like 15 minutes. Then he finally said some words to me that I'll never forget, and I wrote them in the book too because this is really where my life kind of changed. He said, "Son, I'll let you come home for 3 months. You got 3 months, and you need to make a plan before you step to my door." He said, "You're either gonna figure something out, go to school, go to college, get a degree, and then get a job, or you're going into the military, but you got 3 months to figure it out." And he
Mm,
said, "If I help you now, and I'll be helping you for the rest of your life."
mm,
And I think one of the things you said is what's the challenge? I think when I started off, my biggest challenge in business was finance. I think every
mm,
single entrepreneur goes through that phase where they're like, how the heck am I going to be able to afford this?
mm.
I think that once you figure out the finance piece, and I say just don't quit. Honestly, like if I could get, and I know that's the most simplest advice, and people that are watching this are gonna be like, "Come on, just don't quit." Out of all of this is what you have to tell us. But it truly is. You could literally be a day away from that breaking point, from that
Mm.
like thing that's going to elevate you and take you to the next level, right? $1 million
Wow.
opportunity he wants to give to you, but you'll never know that if you quit. But I say put a purpose behind it, right? Like, what is your purpose? And so, if you can find your purpose in your business, you'll truly never work a day in your life. I say, do something within your purpose, live in your truth. You'll never work a day in your life. Don't quit, find your purpose, live in that purpose, whether it's like me, which is impact, or if it's you're a nonprofit who wants to help a specific group or individuals, just live in that truth, live in your purpose. And it's also easy to market because you're
Mhm.
speaking your truth at all times in
Yeah.
the day.